When we are back for the One Punch Man greatness. Just making sure everything's good on my setup. How's everyone been? I know it's been 2 weeks, but we are back yet again. Just going to send out the link. Copy. I'm very, very hyped. I have a lot of expectations going into this fight. I have a lot. But if they're not met, it's not the end of the world. But I think it's safe to say that One and Marauder are going to do a fantastic job with this chapter. Like, I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. My very DNA is coated in hype right now. All right. So, just want to tweet that I'm going out live. Also, I've been hearing what's going on with the Twitter stuff recently, especially with the Harry Potter. That's dumb. Go watch Mighty Keith's analysis on it. That's pretty much my sentiment right now. All I'm going to get into that. I just think it's dumb, and that my response and how it should be handled is in the Mighty Keith video. Very, very well put. All right. Now I'm just going to pull up the chapter, and then we can fucking get it. Man, 179. We're almost at 200 chapters, baby. That's going to be... I can already see it. I can already see it. Like, once we get to 200, something's going to go down. Something crazy. Bari, as always, we use Q-Bari for our One Punch Man reactions. They're usually the first ones up, and they're usually the fastest and decent translations, so not going to change the pace. Hope everyone's having a good afternoon, morning, or night, wherever they are. The link for the chapter is in the chat, or if you're going to be watching later on in the VODs, it will be posted to the video, and let's get into it. So, we are back yet again for chapter 179 of One Punch Man. And we have Tatsumaki on the cover. Wow. Looking fine. Looking her magnificent glory as always. Let's see, how many pages do we have? Over 36. Very nice. So we have 179 Witness. All right, let's get it. Just make sure this is on the way. All right. So first page, we have the cityscape. We have a blimp. It says Hero Association headquarters, and then it says Hero Association Highway. Okay, so this is a highway that connects to the Hero Association, which makes sense if you go back to season 1, or even it's at 25, chapter 25, or after 25, when Boros destroys City A. The new Hero Association has all these lengthy highways that stretches out to all these different cities because it just needs a faster route system. So this is probably one of those. But I'm surprised there's actually like unless this city here is probably not City A. This is probably a different city. And then okay, I just want to make sure there's like a couple things they're translating. So we have highway section, Route 18, City A, Hiro Kyoku Hanbu. We're finally getting close to the Hero Association A city. It's our long-awaited Hero Kondo. Oh, right. Okay, so very much like we're in the webcomic, as per usual. So we have a very rich family, so a very stunning lady. I can't wait for a new place. We won't have to live in fear of monsters anymore. And then her Giga Chad husband over here, literally looking like a Giga Chad, like has the cleft chin, brick jawline, and everything. Lately, there have been way more monsters than usual. So a 35-year loan has been a small price to pay for our sake. You know how much that is? You know what? Actually, I don't even know how much that is because it could be like way, way more because this is a... What is their currency? Do they actually say what their currency is? I don't think they've ever said what their money system is. And I don't want to go into any more of that because of the good spoilers, but basically 35-year contract, that's a huge deal. So you got to be putting down a lot of money for that. And then we have a kid. I want to meet the heroes as soon as I can. Pro heroes are living there too, aren't they? I'm gonna get their autographs for sure. So we have a rich family using their connections and monies to live in the new Hero Association condo. And then they see something, and a bright light is appearing above the headquarters of City A. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, baby, it's time. Place your bets. Who's going to win? Who knows? Who knows? Murata and 1 could do something very, very different with this chapter. Who knows? But, oh man, I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. Okay. So we have question mark, a bird. Next page. And next page, we got Saitama and Tatsumaki just jettisoning with like a psychic energy. They look like Saiyans from Dragon Ball, just fucking going out in the distance and then landing in one of the desolate areas outside of the headquarters near the highway. Again, look at how many craters there are. Again, people don't, I think, realize just how destructive Boros' ship was. It's crazy. Like, I want to go into like the scaling of just how much of City A is as a territory, and then like the destruction, and then like all these little craters. But I can't. All right, so they get flinged. Saitama's rolling. He got Tatsumaki still holding on to. She asked, "How long are you planning to keep holding on to me, you pervert?" Oh, oh no. Oh. Murata probably saw those tweets, all those fanfics, all those art, memes, everything. I posted some memes on the channel, which you can do, by the way, by subscribing and hitting that notification button, liking the video and the stream, all that stuff. You can see my memes that we post on the community page. But Murata and 1 definitely saw that on Twitter and a bunch of other places. I can guarantee that. How are you going to hold on to me, you pervert? And then all of a sudden, they just stop in midair like a cartoon. And then Saitama gets like anti-spiraled the other way. And then, yeah, Tatsumaki just get the frick off me, you. Who do you think I am? I am Tatsumaki. No one clings to me. Except for a real hero. A real hero. All right, so she's trying to fling him off of him. She slams him into the ground, still holding on. Yo, Tatsumaki, you're going to need more. She's surprised. She's like, what the? Let go of my hand, you bastard. Why aren't you letting go of my hand? Are you into me or something? No! Oh, my God. We're spreading the agenda. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Here we go. And then Saitama, are you stupid? I'm doing it because I don't want you to run away and start destroying houses again. True, because he has this notion that, I mean, he's not wrong, but he's only half right that she is the reason why Z City in the last arc got absolutely fucked. Again, he's half right. Run? Are you out of your fucking mind? She is like, me. I am number 2 hero. I don't run from anything. Why the hell would I run away from some weakling like you? The good arc. Good arc of Tatsumaki being pissed, man. Holy shoot. All right, so then... Oh, Saitama. Actually, let's go. There. You're not too bad. I'll give you that. So in this case... Oh, no! What does she think she is? Ishin from Bleach? She's going to do the Aizen flick? Oh, no. She's going to do a flick. In your case, even if I strengthen the output of my psychic power with just a touch. All right, she's going to do Togoro. Let's see what happens. Flick. All right. All right, this is an action-heavy chapter because each of these pages are just sequences of what's happening. So that tells me there's going to be a lot to go down. Oh, man, I'm so happy. I'm ready. I'm ready, baby. Give me the meat. And then Saitama gets flung away. You might not die. Impressive. And then Saitama, although his forehead, I don't want to be like those guys when during the Garo fight where like, oh my god, Saitama bled. Would you see that black specter? That's blood. It's like, but he didn't bleed. I don't want to be like one of those guys, but forehead a little messed up there. Not bleeding, but a little messed up. It's not as squeaky clean. Like if you go back to the other page, it's not as squeaky clean anymore. You may not die. And then Saitama just holds the earth back from him being flicked away. And Saitama like, oh, not bad. But then not done yet. Yo, Gravitos just, lifts up a bunch of rocks. Not her biggest feat. We've seen her lift up way bigger rocks. Hey, welcome to the stream, everyone. How's it going? We've seen her lift up way bigger rocks, but still, though, holy Hannah. Oh, my goodness. Hey, what's up, Lupin? So, clearly, she's in the zone. She has those eyes of terror. Here we go. There we go, baby. So, is this a double page spread? It is. So, I have my screen half and half so I can read and react at the same time so I can see myself. So, all right. So, Cyclone time. It's in the name. Tatsumaki. So, we have a pretty decent-sized tornado. Again, we've seen bigger from them, but we're just getting started. So, we got a tornado going with a bunch of debris, a bunch of rocks, I think that's a car. And then Saitama, that looks like it could be fun. He said fun, not like, that's actually kind of interesting. No, just fun. But of course, that's how it'd be. That's how it'd be. And then back at the hero base, you were attacked by a suspicious Esper, you say? Yeah, Miss Tatsumaki put him in there. Right, the fucking Gurodama. I mean, what was it? The Chibaku Tensei. Yeah, she did her little Chibaku Tensei around him. He should still be in there, unless he's going to break out. Wait, hold up. I might have just answered my own question. So, in the Chibaku Tensei, there's cracks forming. It's starting to fall apart. And, he dug underground. The slippery little bastard. So, they know this. There's a hole in the ground. Hey, that newbie spy is gone as well. Oh, no, they took him. They took the other guy. Oh, my God. Damn. He was probably waiting in the sphere for her to leave. And then he was like, all right, this is my chance. Yes, slither. He slithered away. I'm surprised he took the other guy. Oh, no, he probably doesn't want them to find out about their group, so, okay. Hey, what's up, Lupin? Page 12, definitely proof that Tatsumaki just... Oh, my God. We'll get to it. We'll review it again. We'll review the tapes, Lupin. All right, so we have the security gate, gate 33. So we have his car that he came in on out of gate 33. So we have both of these infiltrators. Hey, are you all right, Mr. Apollo? Oh, is this like his actual name, his nickname? Oh. So, Tsukuyomi, the group, obviously it's named after the moon goddess from Japan, all that stuff. But his name is after Apollo, a.k.a. the sun god, technically the sun chariot god, but hey, whatever. So Apollo, that's his quote-unquote name. Interesting. I'll have to look later. We'll do a discussion afterwards. Are you all right? I don't think this guy has a name yet. And then he looks in the mirror. Oh, yeah, objects are much closer than they appear, my dude. Oh, the tornado. Wait, did the tornado get bigger, or is that perspective? I can't tell. I mean, I'm not surprised if it's bigger than the Hero Association headquarters, but I can't tell if it's perspective or it's actually that big. Either way, that's, that's Tatsumaki. He knows, like, oh, shit, we gotta bounce. The Apollo is like, that son of a bitch, I'm gonna fucking kill her. Tatsumaki, just you wait and see. Next time I will get you. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will, Father. I'm sure you will. I hope like Tsukuyomi's got better dudes than you. Like you look like the Lupe of the Espadas right now. Like you're like just here to fill a spot till Grimjow kills you again. Like I'm waiting for like the Stark, the Bargon, the Ukiora of your group. I'm waiting for those guys. You just seem like a Lupe. You seem like a Lupe. Tatsumaki, just you wait. Next time I'm gonna get you. So they just drive off in the distance. So that tells you, because Tatsumaki does have great sensing abilities. We know this. We've seen this from the last 2 arcs now. That she's probably very, very focused on Saitama, which interesting development there. Very cool. All right, so we get back to the tornado, and obviously, kind of what my dude, Gary Yukon shoot the space octopus on Boris's crew, kind of like what he did with his telekinetic rubble shower. He makes the tornado and then throws rocks at Saitama, but now we have Tatsumaki kind of doing like her own rendition of that. Now, if that is a callback to that, I'm curious because there's a comment by Murata that if this is a callback, I want to see if he's actually legit about it. Let me see. So we have a huge rubble, but not mountain size, but big rubble coming Saitama's way. Obviously, he's like, I flipped Io, right? Like, you're gonna need like just a little bit bigger than like that rock. To me, that's like a pebble. It's like you're gonna need just a little bit more. So he breaks the rock. She continues though with a barrage of boulders and stuff being thrown at him. Tatsumaki, this is nice and all. I get you're looking down on him and all. You might want to start bringing out the bigger guns. Just saying. So, wait. Okay. So page 23, we see another perspective. Okay. The tornado actually might be bigger than the headquarters. Okay. So we now get like a kind of perspective size. The tornado actually legit is bigger, I think, than the headquarters. Wow. Okay. So that's a pretty big tornado. And obviously she's throwing rocks at him, but he's probably destroying them. You can see the blast from him just shattering rocks. And then we've seen this girl before. She's one of the secretaries or like watch ladies that's at like the pavilions and like the monitoring rooms. I know some of them have names. I don't know her name, but we've definitely seen her before. We've detected an abnormal vibration at a site 2 kilometers northwest. We suspect a monster activity to be the cause of. Nah, that's just Tatsumaki. From the outside this time, it's worse. It's the worst possible time for this. We don't have enough heroes. Mellow Knight is unreachable. Oh god, I can already see the Mellow Knight 8. And then we have this older guy. Damn. Assess the disaster level. At this scale, we'll need help from the S-class heroes if need be. Can anyone be mobilized right now? We're waiting for a response from them. And then we have the family that were coming in their Honda Select over here, their Toyota, and they're like, just fucking trying to dodge these boulders left and right. Deja vu! Some initial D turning here. Whoa, what's happening here? Awesome. What's that? It's coming even closer to our car. And the kid doesn't aware of this. And then he looks with his binoculars. He sees Tatsumaki looking like she's T-posing in the air. As she should be. All right. And then they're driving away. Oh, wow. That's the S-class hero Tatsumaki. She must be fighting someone right now. Although from the picture, she looks pretty calm. She's not really straining herself, which, again, she's still looking down on our bald Cape Wonder. Yo, what's that panel? Oh, damn. Yo, he looks like goddamn Spider-Man. I'm expecting him in the next movie. Yo, he's going to lunge at her. Okay, so that's a very cool perspective shot. So when the boulders are being flown at him, and you have this rubble turning around with the vortex. He's hopping. I mean, again, we saw him. We saw him on Io. We know he's zipped around made a constellation out of the rubble to connect Io back together. That was crazy. So this is like not that big of a deal, but still, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that he's just hopping on the rocks and just waiting for her in the vortex. That's cool. And the Crocs, yes, the Crocs. Yo, these goddamn Crocs are lethal. Oh, dude, if he takes a serious Croc slap, oh man, destroying continents right there, destroying continents. And then we have the Giga Chad father over here. We just saw something pretty crazy, huh? If an S-Class hero is fighting this close to HQ, it must be an extreme situation. No, it's just a misunderstanding. We better get as far away as possible. No, get close. Dude, you put down 35 years of loans to go there. And now you're like, shit, wait, they're fighting. Nope, gonna turn back. It's like, yo, I don't think you have the money to do that. I don't think you have the luxury to turn around now, my dude. It's time. And a kid, no, get closer. I want to hear her. I want to hear her voice. You're in the car. I'm a huge fan. Don't be silly. It's damn. This rock just is gonna crush them. Maybe though. Maybe. Nah. Oh, Saitama. Coming in like an actual hero. Hey, are you gonna watch it? That's dangerous. You gotta pay attention to the things around you. Ooh. Hey, yo, Tatsumaki, I love you, my girl, but hey, yo, Saitama's speaking facts. You gotta be a better hero and watch your surroundings. Come on now. Come on, there are people here. Don't act so pompous with me. I know, to be fair, let's see. Okay, Tatsumaki, let's see what you got. Show them that, I'm not just like throwing around my abilities like a mad girl. I know what I'm doing. I've done this before. And again, like, we've seen her abilities. She's not like an amateur. She's not just I'm going to throw rocks and that's my only ability. No, she's smart. I know what I'm doing. Takes a bunch of rocks. She's not in the mood to chat at all, I guess. I'll keep her company for now. Out here, there aren't many buildings or people around, so that's good. Until she wears herself out. Oh my god. It's basically like he's like babysitting her. It's like, all right. He's just, of course. I mean, yeah, of course. He's just breaking rocks. She's like, oh my god. All right. Page 31. Oh, another rock goes to the bus or the car. And then, shit. Of course. Like, dude. The speed. I don't know why I'm surprised at the speed. We've seen the speed. We know the speed of Saitama. It's just always when he ever does a speed feat, it's always fun to see. He's like, oh fuck. Just goes into like the flash mode. It's like, oh man. Oh my dude. And then hey, yo, Saitama, pay attention, my dude. Pay attention. Tatsumaki, with her psychic ability, lifts up the car. That was dangerous. Watch where you're deflect. Wait, what? Oh, was it because of him? Hey! All right. There's a back and forth. Very Zoro and Sanji like here. It kind of reminds me of, like, that typical, like, hey, yo, you idiot. You're like, screwing everything up. No, you're the idiot screwing everything up. Okay. All right. Give Tatsumaki her credit. She knows that her powers can be very, very wild-like, but she knows how to control it, and she knows her surroundings. You think I can't lift up a bunch of pebbles and then just chuck them at you while noticing that there's a car with civilians here? Give me credit. I'm number 2 hero for a reason. And again, we saw last arc. She lifted, like, mountains up, like, huge rocks. She lifted all of Z City and made a spear. She could sense the heat. Like, yeah. That was dangerous. You should watch where you're deflecting things, you baldy. And then they're lifting up the car, and the family's just like, huh! And the kid's like, yeah! And then Saitama was like, you bitch. The hell did you... the hell all you say to me, you little midget? Oh my god. Oh no, Saitama. No. Oh my god, they're both pissed. They're like, what the hell did you say to me? You called me bald? You called me a midget? Oh my god. Oh, now you done it. You said it. I'm gonna pulverize you and make your bones into fertilizer. And then the kid's like, oh, Tatsumaki, that's not what a hero should do. We really shouldn't be doing that. And then the car, leave. She puts down the car. Ow. You got her voice. You got to hear her voice. Ain't that great, kiddo? Yeah. Yo, this family is traumatized. Traumatized. Yo, Giga Chad dad, get your family out of here, man. Get your family out of here. Oh my god. So we have another tornado. Hey, now what's wrong? You can't do a damn thing now, can you? You're just running around. I mean, you don't want him to throw punches. I mean, maybe I do. So, sorry. A tornado continues to build up rubble, shoot stuff at him. You're so pathetic. There's no way I can even entrust Fubuki to someone like you. Oh, so she's so pompous. She's so like, I'm loving that I get to flex on someone and I'm not have to kill them. Like, she's enjoying it so much. So why don't you go to hell already? So why don't you get the hell away from her, is what I meant to say. And Saitama, man, I want to go home right now. He doesn't want to be here. He's like, son of a bitch, I don't want to be here, man. I don't want to be here. This fucking dumb shit. This dumb sister rivalry. I don't want to be here. But she's having a fun time. Like I said last chapter, she's having a really fun time. No, that's it? I thought there's going to be a long... No. God damn it, that's it? That's the end of the chapter? Oh. You goddamn blue-balled me. You teased me. Oh, this is just, it's just the tip. It's just the tip. Don't clip it. Please don't clip that. Oh man, seriously? Okay, fine. End of chapter notes. If you know One Punch Man really well and want to help the community, consider working on the One Punch Man fan wiki. Be sure to check the editing and guidelines and to-do list pages. Oh, okay, cool. Actually, might give that a shot because I like stuff. All right. And follow existing formats. Okay, cool. Perfect. I might do that, but if you like doing that, definitely check that out. Oh, okay, guys. That was I thought it was going to be longer. No. To be fair, there was a lot of other material that we had to cover, so not just the fighting, but that's okay. Okay. There's more. There's more. There's going to be more. I know there's going to be more. I know there's going to be more. All right, so 179. What you guys think? I thought it was pretty good. This is like the build up to their fight. Like this is definitely like an 8.5 chapter. It's just a build up fight chapter. Very, very nice. So we kick off things obviously with the rich family. They apparently put down 35-year loan to stay safe. So again, we're seeing that they don't look too rich. They look like upper middle class, but still, the more wealthier parts of society are really jumping on this idea of the hero associations is now like a safety area. So we're going to allow the rich people to go in there first. They're going to exploit that, yada, yada, yada. But we have this one kid who says he likes heroes. So even though he's not like, oh, what's that one kid that we just had? Mugama. Like this kid seems to be like, just like most kids, he likes the heroes. He wants their autograph, all that kind of stuff. And then we see them coming up to the Hero Highway, which that's kind of cool. We're getting that reference back to season 1, that they have a huge, intercontinental highway. Let's just leave it at that. So they're driving on that, and they see Tatsumaki fight Saitama, or they think it's a bird. So they land on the outskirts of City A, mainly the headquarters. And they're like, why are you holding on to me? She doesn't like it. Obviously, she's being a little tsundere, definitely. And then to begin the fight, she starts trying to flip Saitama all over the place. Like, you goddamn bastard, would you just let go of me? While he's still in the Crocs, by the way. These Crocs are legendary. And then, obviously, we have that little ooh-woo moment. Why aren't you letting go of my hand? Are you, like, interested in me or something? And Saitama was like, no. Are you stupid? I just don't want you to goddamn destroy houses again and run away. And she's like, instant flip from ooh woo to like, what you say to me, you little fuck? You say I'm gonna run away from you? But then Saitama kind of like showed trust. Hey, all right, you're not gonna run away? All right, I'll let you go. But I insist that you stay here. And then Tatsumaki's like, class move. Too bad for you. I still don't like you. And engages the fight still with Saitama. But a very cool interaction between their characters. You know, again, this is like really, really building up the meat and potatoes of their interaction. As we saw in the past, obviously, Saitama, King, Bang, Fubuki, and Flashy Flash most recently. This is now his new way of kind of like mixing with the personality and characteristics of Tatsumaki. They're kind of having like almost this Goku and Vegeta bout between each other just to blow off steam. She does her tornado, which is pretty big. It looks like it's like bigger than like the headquarters of a city, so that's pretty cool. And then Saitama was like, that looks pretty fun. Then the big thing is that yes, the guy from Tsukuyomi Group, number one, his name is Apollo. Very, very interesting for all my Greek lore people out there. Obviously, you know, Apollo is the sun god from there, technically the sun chariot, you know, because he ferries the sun. But nonetheless, he's part of this moon cult psychic group, and yet his name is Apollo. It seems very, very interesting. Is that going to go anywhere? We'll have to see. Could be a code name. Also very possible. But he breaks out his ball that Tatsumaki put him in. The heroes and Fubuki group notice that he's gone, and he even took the other guy with them because they don't want any information. They speed out of there, and they're... If anyone can tell me what kind of car that is, you can leave it in the comments section down below. I'm curious, because that car, I definitely seen it. Like, I'm sure that's like a real car that Murata or One based it off of. I just don't know, but they leave, they break through the barricade, and then we have Mr. Apollo swearing he's gonna beat Tatsumaki one of these days. Hey, yo, my dude, listen, unless you get God powers, I think that's not gonna happen. Even if you do get God powers, as we saw from Psychos, ooh, I don't know, man. I don't think you're up to snuff. Just gonna say it. But okay, they make their escape. Tatsumaki and Saitama begin their engagement. Then we have this one chick that we've seen before. I don't know her name, but she's monitoring the situation, that this is a very dangerous fight that's going on. We get the distance from where they're fighting. It's 2 kilometers northwest of the headquarters. So for scaling wise, those who are going to use that panel of the tornado towering above the citadel, you know, you can now then map it out. That's like 2 kilometers away. So that if it was right next to each other, how much do you upscale, all that kind of stuff. But it's a very dangerous situation. They're trying to contact heroes, mainly S-class heroes. They know they can't reach Mellow Knight right now for whatever reason. They're trying to assess the danger level, and they're trying to just get anyone to help them. We go back to the family that bought the 35 loan to come closer. The kid's like, heck yeah, that's Tatsumaki. He has a pair of binoculars. He's all excited, but the family's like, oh, nah, fuck this shit. We are leaving. But then we have, again, the continued fight. I like this panel. On page 26, this panel of Saitama, like, doing his Spider-Man, his Peter Parker impression, very, very nice. Very, very nice. It looks hella cool. Like, I don't know. Something about that scene. I want to see color versions of that panel. That looks really, really good. That might be the panel of the chapter. It's either that or the double page spread of the tornado and like, you know, Saitama. It might be that. It's either that or Saitama being Peter Parker. Either way, very good paneling in this chapter for the fight sequences as always. You have Saitama saying to Tatsumaki, your powers, like I've been saying since I've met you recently today, are too wild. You just destroy a bunch of stuff. It's kind of reckless. You need to be a hero and watch out for civilians. But then, you know, Tatsumaki, like, you know, humps back at him like, I'm number two. I've had these powers longer than you, dude. I know how to use them. And she then shows it because then Saitama, even though like he's not like blatantly trying to cause damage, as he's like kind of like reverting the rocks around him and crushing them. One of them does, because of him, go to the truck again, but this time Tatsumaki, to prove that she's not an imbecile, does save the truck and say, hey, aha, I thought you gotta be more careful, like throws his words back at them. So I like that dynamic. They're both like not stupid. It's just that their powers are very, very, very destructive. So they know they have to be very, very careful. But luckily, like Saitama says on page 30, we're out here in the middle of nowhere, no buildings or people around, so we can just tire each other out. But mainly he's saying, he'll tire her out because right now he doesn't think that she's like a threat to like him at least. I do like that speed panel. It's very, very cool. And then obviously Tatsumaki calls him Baldy, which then triggers the back and forth. Oh, well, you call me bald? Oh, you're a goddamn midget. Oh, I'm a midget? Well, I'm going to turn you into fucking fertilizer. How you like that apple? And then they continue their fight. They throw a bunch of rocks around. Saitama's like going around in a circle. Tatsumaki's, again, like I said last chapter, because no one's really been able to like challenge her, she's really, really enjoying this moment. She's like, I guess all you can do is run around. That's so pathetic. There's no way I'm going to give Fubuki over to you. Why don't you just get the hell away? Like I think with that expression on her face, it's clear. It's not just Fubuki. She's enjoying herself. In what way? I'll let the fans decide. I'm sure the shippers are going to have their own agenda. And then Saitama's like, I just want to get the fuck away from here, man. I just want to go home. I want to go home, eat my snacks, and go to bed. That's all I want to do. And that's the end of the chapter. So very good. Very good setup chapter. Again, I think I give it like an 8. I'm going to go into webcomic discussions first. But before that, let me answer some questions from the chat before we go into web. So, let's see. So, Lupin. We got page 12 is proof that Tatsumaki does not wear panties. Confirmed. Oh, dude. Yo, man, I don't know. Let's see. Dude. I mean, I guess. Like, again, it could be very weird. Like, it's never going to be fully proven until, like, one or Murata comes out and say, yeah, she's, like, pasty. No panties whatsoever. But I mean, damn. Like, how high up is that string then? Like, I don't know. Last time I said it could be nanomachines, son. It could be nanomachines. It could be fucking, nano-stringed underwear, and we just don't see it. Let's see. So we have from Delete the Crocs. Yeah, they're the Crocs. They're too godly. Murata gotta get those Crocs into the sports mode. Yes. I'm gonna wait until like on Twitter, and then like Murata's gonna post, I bought the Crocs. Let's do this. Then we have Lupin again. Tatsumaki's psychokinetics is faster than Saitama's moving. That's a feat. Faster than Saitama is. You mean like when she's throwing like the rubble around? Let me see. I don't know. I mean, like, Saitama in this fight right now, I see what you mean. Like, she throws a rock, but then he just hits it like it's not a big deal. And then he runs around and, like, she's trying to throw the rocks at him. She's just saying, like, oh, all you can do is, like, run away. So it's like, I see what you're getting at there. I just don't think, like, this is, like, something to, like say, oh, that, like, that's a feat for Tatsumaki right now. I see what you're saying, though. Delete. They already sound like no. After this chapter, especially after like a little back and forth, baldy midget debate with each other, that was very much like a married couple. I'm not a shipper. I'm not going to go in the shipping war. I'll tease the shippers, but I ain't one of them. But for fans that like that kind of stuff, there you go. There's some elements of what could be, we'll see. Let's see. Delete again. Looks like she's having so much fun and looks like it too. Yeah, no. That's what I said last time. I think she's going to really enjoy letting off steam with Saitama. This is going to be like a once in a very long time that Tatsumaki not because of a monster, is going to make her, like, work a little bit, and it's not just to kill something. She doesn't get to do that. She doesn't get to do that. Lupin. Marala been sick the last week. Yeah, I heard he's a little sick. And I also heard that he even tweeted out to Horikoshi, because Horikoshi, the author of My Hero, he's been getting a little sick more than usual. So he obviously tweeted like, hey, get better. So wishing the best for both of them. Hopefully nothing serious happens. So let's see. We have Lupin again. It's pretty much a one of the webcomic. Yeah, we'll get to the webcomic section again. Seems a modified Aston Martin to me. Modified Aston Martin? Oh, the car. Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah, because I'm not a car guy. Thanks, Lupin. Yeah. Let me see. So a modified Aston Martin. Okay, let me see. Oh, yeah, one of these, like, racing cars? Oh, I don't know. Like, I've seen this kind of model before. This looks like a 19-something car, like, for sure. Like, this is like a deluxe, exclusive sports car. I just don't know what it is, but maybe you're right. Maybe I'm not an expert myself, but thank you. And then finally, before we get into the webcomic section, when she saves the car that's faster than him, oh, you mean when she lifts up the... Okay. So, like, when you say, like, he deflected the rock, and then he does his little flash moment. Okay. I see what you mean. Again, I don't think it's like 100%. Like, not to say like, well, Saitama keeps evolving and like changes over time. I just don't think that's like his max speed. To be fair, he does not want these civilians to get crushed, so he would act a little serious if a boulder was going to go crush some civilians. I see your point there. Okay, that is true. So her at this speed, the instant that she, like, I guess, senses, sees, or makes visual line of contact and activates her psychic wavelength, that is faster than like him traversing that short amount of distance. Okay. I see what you mean. Like, again, that is kind of a feat. I don't think, there's like a huge thing to like go into, but okay, I see what you mean. All right. Yeah. Overall, pretty good chapter. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are been here for only manga section. I'm about to go in the webcomics, so vamos. But before you go, definitely hit that subscribe button, comment down below, notification, all that stuff. I'm glad everyone's showing out to really partake in these streams more. I have more ideas coming in the future. This is taking a little bit of time, but in the future, we'll do discussion videos, theories, all kind of stuff. So, thank you for watching and being part of the stream, or you're going to watch the VOD later. I appreciate all the love and support. And until next time, for manga-only readers, 2 weeks' time should be the same schedule. But tomorrow, we are going to do, hopefully, One Piece, if it's out early enough, but we'll see. And, yeah, so stay tuned for that. Now, we're going to go into webcomics. So in 3, 2, 1, webcomic discussion. Yes, Lupin, you're right. This is another one-to-one. Like, without, like, the Tsukuyomi stuff, because clearly they weren't in the webcomic at this point, so that's obviously new. But besides that, we have the car and the family scene again. I figured they were going to, like, Morale was going to make the family a little bit more upscale, but he just made the father a fucking Giga Chad. I don't think the dad was a Giga Chad originally. I don't think he was a Giga Chad originally in the webcomic version. But let me check. I could be wrong. But yes, this is another one-to-one, so we're getting into the fighting. Not too much of a feat difference. I think, like, the tornado and everything is, like, exactly how it was in the webcomic. You know what I said last week, or 2 weeks ago, I should say. 2 weeks ago, I said I want speed feats. Specifically, I want something akin to the Flashy Flash, Garo, Constellation moment. Now, to be fair, this is just the tip. This is just the tip, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get more. I truly believe that. So next chapter, we're going to get more into it. So we have potentially more feats coming up. But overall, yes, this is a direct one-to-one. We're just getting the family scene. So we have chapter 103 from the webcomic. Yep, we have the balloon panel. We have the family. Yeah, the dad looks way, way better. He looks like a goddamn Giga Chad. And the mom looks a lot younger, too. But yeah, so we have the same moment there. We have the same moment where they're flying out to, like, the open area. Tatsumaki's, like, stopping him, bouncing him around. And then we have him letting go of the, hand. That's the same moment. She flicks him away. We have the debris moment. Yep, the tornado's still the same. That kind of looks fun. We have Saitama kind of dodging, throwing rocks. And then we have the Hero Association. So then we have this moment here, obviously because you can, and Morale can draw sexy women. He has the women here, not really much of these guys. Detected abnormal. The detected abnormal tremor is about 2 kilometers out, so that's the same. They're trying to get Mel Knight, but that's not possible as it was there. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty much the same. And then the car scene's the same. So we have the run moment and Hera lifting it up. Right, that's still the same. And then, so they did take away one scene, though. But to be fair, I think it could be in the next chapter. It's, in the webcomic, she's taking this fight very, not seriously, but she's taking like, fuck you, I'm not getting along with you, eat shit and die, asshole. But it's clear, like, even though she is definitely getting pissed at him calling her a midget, she's like I said, very more, I feel like, developed in the manga. And specifically, we're seeing, like, she wants to enjoy this fight because she does not get to have this, but she's masking it with the, oh, you're close to my sister, but you suck, so I guess you can't hang out with her. Oh, well, I'm going to crush you now. It's like that kind of mentality. But you know what's going on. You know what's going on. But in the webcomic, she's just trying to, like, get this guy away from her and Fubuki, and trying to push me back again. If I brace myself against it, that won't work, so he gets blown back. My jacket, I'm not done yet, so we have that sonic, like, boom-like moment, so we do now, actually, yeah, so I think next chapter we're going to get that moment again, because just how she's putting out her hand in the webcomic on chapter 103, with her hand and palm like that, at the end of this chapter, where she makes that kind of, like, smirk, like, ha-ha, I'm going to crush you, she might be doing what she's going to set up there. So it looks like we're going to get into that again. And then after that, we have chapter 104, which should be... We have... Feather. Yeah, Feather, which is kind of ironic. We just saw him in the recent arc, so... I don't know if we're going to cut that detail. Maybe. But there's Feather and, like, the bounty hunter A-class thing, and then we have... like these guys with the iron suits and all that stuff. Then we can have Saitama. No, that's probably going to be somewhat the same, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see. All right, the giant dragon mouse that we'll have to see. I wonder how they're going to do that. But next week or 2 weeks from now, that's when I'm going to guess is the speed feat. I think in 2 weeks' time, because they're flying all over different parts of areas and all kinds of stuff, and not in, like, the abandoned area, unless they're going to change that, where in the manga, because Saitama specifically says, at least we're out in the desert, in this abandoned, no people or buildings, because he says that in the manga, I don't think he says that in the webcomic, but because he says that here, we may not get them flying around the city, so that actually might get changed. But if not, that's where I think we're going to get the speed feat. But even if it does get changed, I think we're going to get a new speed feat for Tatsumaki and Saitama. No, actually, yeah. That dialogue is not in the webcomic. So, because that dialogue is brought in page... I think it's page 29? No, 30? Yeah, 30. So on page 30, we have, she's not in the mood to chat at all, but I guess I'll keep her companion here for now out here where there aren't many buildings or people around until she wears herself out. So, because that's a new line of dialogue, that most likely means that, yeah, we're not probably going to go have that city escape moment where Saitama and her are just flying all over the place. We're probably not going to get that. But that doesn't mean we're not going to get cool moments. I think we're definitely probably going to get a new speed moment for Tatsumaki, like chasing him around, doing like tornadoes, boulders, who knows? So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah. The Sonic moment, yeah. So all this stuff, so like Feather, the dragon level mouse with Mellow Bat, Sonic, potentially may not happen like that, but we might have a new like blitz where they're doing this in like the open area. What would be cool, because we all know that the cities are huge. Like the continent that they're on is a supercontinent. It's massive. And City A in the center is like the biggest city. And it is gargantuan, man. It's just huge. What would be cool is that if like a bird's eye, almost space-like view, if we could see them like blitzing around the entire outskirts of City A without going anywhere near the other cities, that would be cool. That would be a really, really neat thing to demonstrate how fast they are, where are they moving to, all that kind of stuff. I would like that. And then at the end of 104 was the Fubuki confrontation with her sister, and 105 is the continued confrontation. So next week or 2 weeks from now, we should be getting maybe an extended version of the fight, and then it's probably going to end off with Fubuki coming to Saitama's aid and / to confront her sister. So very, very good. Very, very good. Pretty much a 1-to-1. Very, very nice. All right. So we are almost at an hour mark. Not too much to digest this chapter. It's primarily a fight chapter, but that's all right. So, like I said before, tomorrow or Friday. Friday might be a little hard, but if it comes out pretty early tomorrow, hopefully, we should be getting the One Piece reaction done then. But if not, I'll try to do it Friday as soon as possible, but no guarantees. In 2 weeks' time, we'll have chapter 180, getting very, very close to 200 chapters of One Punch greatness. I'm so happy. This series deserves to go easily over 300 chapters. So, yeah, I'm very, very excited to see where this goes. I think we're going to get some cool action next time of them running around or blitzing around the desert area. I say desert, it's a desolate area, if anything else, but yeah, very, very cool. Lupin, will the members of this Tsukuyomi have all moon names? Oh, right, Apollo is named after a moon. Oh, very, very clever. I thought just because of the god name. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so if we want to talk about that, I definitely think now that because there's that pseudonym and that they're all in this moon organization, yes, very much like One Piece, what's going on right now. I think we're going to have a lot of moon depictions or representations to enhance what we've already had in the story with God and his connection to the moon and like the one seeing eye. What their names are going to be, like the upper executives, because I made the joke, like this guy's like the Lupe of the Espadas, like, yeah, you're here, but not really. He's probably like like the intern or some shit. I don't know. But the executives are probably gonna have moon-related names. So like, we could get not an Io, but maybe Europa, Titan, all that kind of stuff. That would be very, very cool. I like that idea, Lupin. I like that idea. There should be 11. Oh, Apollo 11. All right. I mean, that's a little bit more on the nose. Okay, maybe. But yeah, no, I think they're going to have space themes, and if they are really tied to God, they're going to have some interesting titles to them. They're going to have maybe powers, more than just psychic abilities, but yeah, that's what I assume for right now. No, in the webcomic. Right. So in the webcomic, because we're assuming that this is the exact same group that Tatsumaki is sent out to deal with in chapter, I think it's like, what, 139? 139, she gets like the mission. We're assuming that this is supposed to be the manga version of that group. So they did say like there was like 11 of them. Let me see. This is the Drive Night chapter with Genos. Kusano. Don't you die. Well, no, he's already dead. I was about to say, don't you die, but you're already dead. Dude, I'm so stoked because Genos was a phenom in the last arc. Knowing that he's going to have like another moment and maybe potentially a greater moment to shine, get more armor and specs, have actual like dragon like bodies under him. I'm so hyped. I can't wait. That's the Moomin chapter 138. Yeah, 138, which ends off with, dude, we got to figure out what's going on with Zombie Man and Kabuto. Oh my goodness. How is he going to remove his limiter? Where's the Tatsumaki chapter? It's somewhere here. That's the Pui Pui Prisoner versus the Sumo. Right. Where is Tatsumaki? That's the Child Emperor moment. Metal Knight. Tatsumaki, where are you? Fubuki entering Psychos' mind. That's probably going to be extra funky in the manga when we get to that. That's going to get extra funky. Garo versus Shiryu. That's going to be hype. Where the fuck is that chapter? Where the heck? That's the cyborg lady guy thing with Child Emperor. Prisoner. God, how far back? What? I know it was somewhere recent. It was somewhere recent in this recent arc that it was mentioned that she had to go off. Here we go. Okay, it's 1:30. It's 1:30. I'm sorry, I was off by 9 chapters. So thank you for coming today on your busy schedule, Ms. Tatsumaki. There's a matter that we like to discuss with you personally. It's come to our attention that from a certain source that some powerful espers are plotting a sinister plot. We like for you to exterminate them before they can do anything. We've identified the numbers, location, even their backgrounds. We believe that they have some sort of deep connection to you. With 11 members in total, they're called 11. Right, so there could be more than 11 in the manga because of how active they are now. Also, these 3 dudes on like 130 page 1, I think those 3 dudes are the exact same guys that brought in Apollo into the base in the manga. I think that's like the webcomic version of them. So there probably are 11 of them. So unironically, kind of like the Espada a little bit. Yeah. So how that's going to get handled in the future, like the Hero Association recognizing Tsukuyomi and sending her out, I'm curious on how that's going to proceed in the future. But yeah, there should be 11, roughly. Apollo is really a small moon, so probably, yeah. I know he's also a moon, yeah. The name Apollo is used for a moon, but I was thinking more like the god, because, Tsukuyomi, god, moon, all that stuff. But yes, Apollo is a very small moon. Europa is like, pretty big. So and that's also how they're going to get scaled too. That would be kind of cool if there's like a layered system, so it's not just a number system, but it could also be their moon title as well. Okay. No, that's very cool. I like this idea. I like this idea a lot, Apollo. I mean, Lupin. I called you Apollo. All right. But besides that, now we're going to end the stream. Because there's not really much to ask. But any last-minute questions, you can do so right here, right now. Enter the chat box. Or even when the video is done, you can go into the comment section down below. Leave a comment of your favorite part. If you're going to talk about webcomic stuff, again, give like a spoiler warning for anyone reading through. Much appreciated. We're a good community here. At least I like to hope that our community is going to be very, very nice. So, yeah. Any last minute questions before we sign out? Type in the chat. No? No more questions? All right. Well, if there really is no more questions, again, thanks for coming today, guys. I really appreciate the turnout. I know that a lot of you guys really are stoked for more One Punch Man content. A lot of people are coming into it after the Monster Association arc. They're looking forward to season 3. Like, for sure. If there's one anime I'm doing anime reactions and content on, it's going to be season 3. Like, expect actual episode reactions and reviews. I got to figure it out, but that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. All right. So, again, look out for tomorrow, maybe Friday, for the One Piece reaction. And we'll be back here in 2 weeks for 180, getting very close to 200 chapters. I think when we get to that 200 chapter mark, we're going to get something really, really crazy. And yeah, I hope everyone has a good night, a good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Be safe. And until next time, please hit that like button, subscribe, all that YouTube jargon that you've heard before. I really appreciate all the support and love that you guys are going to give me and being patient with me, that we're going to build this into a really nice community for a lot of people to enjoy. I promise that. So until next time, I'll see you later.